Welcome to like day 5 and probably the last day of the Higher Up Wellness Challenge, where I attempt to speak to the mic for 60 seconds straight without any second takes or cuts or edits in the video at all. And I try and limit the amount of filler words I use and articulate my thoughts to the best of my abilities. Now, I'm still going to try and do all the challenges from before, like looking at the camera and speaking quickly, but I'm just going to discuss why I'm not going to continue this challenge past this point. So, like I've said a few times, this challenge comes really easily to me. It's not something I struggle with, and it's because I have a lot of practice listening to my own voice, hearing my own takes, figuring out which filler words I skip, generally, skip to, which ones fill what blanks in my vocabulary, and I think it is still a completely valid thing to do if you are not at that point and you have trouble articulating yourself. But I never need to do anything on my first take in my life, IRL, ever. So like that's something I really realized is like the idea of one take is so stupid. I don't remember which president, but there was a president that used to have a little. He had this thing that he would talk about. He would say, "I always say everything first in my head as a first draft, and then I review it." I do that all the time in my real life, in my day to day, and especially the context in which I hear people talking about how this has helped them is often in job interviews or on in conversations with their friends, where it's like, oh, there was a filler word right there, but I don't find I struggle in those instances, and I have such an abundance mindset when it comes to opportunities like that. Sorry, by the way, my voice is still gone. That I'm never worried about, oh, am I going to mess up this job interview because I use too many filler words? Because even if I did mess up the job interview, I'll get another job interview next week. Or, for example, on a date, I would never worry about, oh, was I not articulate enough on this date? Because, first of all, if that's a deal breaker for her and she's not listening to the substance of my voice, then fuck that bitch. But even more than that, there'll be another date. Although I do value girls who are articulate and smart, whatever. Side point. Um, or like, for example, in a conversation with my friends, if I don't have friends that are patient enough to let me reiterate my point or try and articulate it through a different lens, now I'm just pulling expressions. You get what I'm trying to say. Point is, this is a useless skill, really. If you know how to speak, if you're already articulate, there are more important things. Bigger fish to fry, which the last thing I'll say is, Yusuf, bro, I'm gonna get to frying these bigger fish. I I don't know if you'll even listen to this point, but I don't even care. I got you, dog. I'm gonna make you proud. And yeah, thanks, guys. I'll see you soon. Take care.